Accept it. Western society is in trouble. In the 30s, it's clear that the rise of fascism in Germany, for example, was driven by mass unemployment and the collapse of the economy. But in reality, there was more than that. It was about the collapse of a belief system, the collapse of a self-image that many German people had. We need to learn today to understand the rise of the far right in that context. Because yes, since 2008, the collapse of Lehman Brothers, there's been an economic crisis, there's been stagnation, there's been destabilization. But the people in power have thrown trillions of money, borrowed and even printed, at that problem. There are still new coffee bars opening. There is not mass unemployment. So why is there fascism? My answer is, there is fascism even despite no mass unemployment, because there is mass disorientation. Because people can't see the future, because they were sold the idea that history had ended, that free market globalized economics was the end point of world development and nothing better could be imagined. And now they look at a world where Afghanistan, Kabul falls in 2 days and the Americans can do nothing. And Russia walks into Ukraine and lo and behold, the American president is inciting a fascist mob. And they think that's not the world I was told to expect. What is the answer? Now, unless the left, or indeed liberalism, can come up with a convincing, living, breathing alternative, the only alternative people have is the colour of their skin, the religion they grew up with, and, for men, their status within male-dominated societies. And this is why we're seeing the return of racism, nationalism, xenophobia, and kind of organised violent misogyny. The combination of mass disillusionment in the system with mass dissatisfaction with democracy is perfect for fascism, because it says, look, we can solve that. You don't need democracy. There's a man here who will solve all your problems, who will deliver you from all the evils that you perceive. Leave it to him. And the left has a very difficult time countering that, because the left says, no, you do it yourself. The left's politics are always, life is complicated. You must struggle. You must, if you want freedom, you must achieve it yourself. Fascists say, no, we'll give it to you. We'll give you freedom. It just unfortunately involves taking about 6 million people and killing them. But you'll have freedom. That, at a time of crisis, becomes very, very attractive. We must never underestimate how attractive it was, not to a few tens of thousands of evil people, but to millions of really ordinary, quite good people. That's the threat.